Yep. Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Pharaoh the Gnome. We're playing Lord of the Rings Online. Yes, it's true. Lord of the Rings does have an MMORPG and it's been around for over 18 years. Head over to lotro.com, that's Lotro.com. Create an account, download the game, and play for free. The company that makes this is Standing Stone Games, and they just put out a brand new expansion this month. Been putting out an expansion every year, and for a long time. Ton of content to play in this game. We are playing in the current expansion that came out this month, as I just said, called Kingdoms of Harad. This is the culmination of the epic story, the Song of Waves and Wind. We are in the third area of 4 areas in this particular expansion. So let's get into it. I'm on my level 157 human champion, Lorandon. And where I logged out last time was right in the middle of some mobs, so we should get attacked as soon as I log in here. As soon as it loads up, we will be under fire. I am positive of that. Everybody, be sure to smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Pharaoh1 and hit the follow and or the subscribe on twitch.tv/Pharaoh. Remember, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you get one free subscription on Twitch per month. If you're not using it, it's just going to waste. I'd be more than appreciative if you used it on me. Then also head over to Pharaoh.com where you can find links to every single thing I do. I do multiple things. I have a slot machine channel that I'm trying to get started. We're about 72, I think, was our latest number of subscribers on there. So I would be greatly appreciative if you went over there and hit subscribe. Also have Pharaoh Plays Console Games, where I play all kinds of console games. Lately been playing things like Stardew Valley and Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic on the Nintendo Switch 2. Very fun stuff. Alright, we are currently working on a quest to get people out of these cages. And as you can see on the map, we've got this one and this one, which are back behind me over there. We've already got that one over there when I was last on. Let's go ahead and do some buffage just for the heck of it. And see, we get our Silver Hobbit gift of the day. Ooh, that came with something. Ooh, goody. And we get 150 virtue. That's pretty good for a silver one. Let's go ahead and see what's in this. We got greater crafting acceleration and red cushy high-backed Gondorian couch. Interesting. That's interesting. We'll put that right down there. We'll sort that out later on. Oh, we want to go ahead and use these. These are reputation items. That was very nice. Very nice indeed. Not going to actually open that right now. So we want to head straight down this way, right over here, because I think our next 2 cages are going to be out that way. We're going to avoid that chest because, quite frankly, I just don't want to have to deal with those people. By the way, if you're looking for a kinship to join on the Peregrine server, that's what a guild is called in this game. I run the Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server. Head over to Pharaoh.com where you can find the our link to our Discord server. Get on there, read the rules and regulations, then introduce yourself in the introductions channel. Chat with us and see if we would be a good fit for you or not. Okay, I think we need to go this way. Alright, let me check something. Few people online tonight in the kinship. Alright. Alright, where is that cage? Right over there. Let's see if I can get this guy to come over here. I think he's ranged, which is going to be a problem, of course. And he, of course, is eating me alive. Ranged always puts dots on you and just kills you from distance. I hate ranged mobs. Especially when they got those big orcs like that that just soak up the damage for them, so they can just sit back and pepper you with stuff. I hate that so much. Look at that. That's going to be 4 mobs all at the same time. Really not liking that. Oh, good lord. It's 5 mobs. There we are. We kicked their butts. Let's get this cage open. And then we gotta find one more cage. It's down around the corner that way there. There's some other stuff here. I'm not sure what it is that I've got to do. Straight to the ranged one. Screw him. There you go, buddy. Where's that next cage at? It's up this hill, apparently. Hope I'm headed in the right direction. Yep, this is a champion. I am red spec'd, which means that I am single target damage spec'd. Which is why his animations look a little different than normal. Usually I go with my yellow spec, which is AoE. Ah, gosh darn it. There we are. We got him. Where is that cage at? Over there, apparently. It's something I decided to try. I normally do not run red spec, but when this expansion came out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna run this one red spec to check it out. And so far, I kind of like it because I do a crap ton of damage. So let me see. Oh, I've got to go back over there to... Oh, that is so annoying. Gotta go all the way back over. So I gotta go back through all the mobs that we cleared out and clear them out again. I've seen some people talking about this particular camp on the forums, and I 100% agree with them. It's a very tedious camp. The orcs are very overpowered, and they soak up a ton of damage, and it's just annoying going through here. Ah, crap. Alright, where's our ranged ones? Because they are going to kill us. Got him. There's your son. Alright, we're going to take that bridge right there, but first we gotta knock out some of these bad guys to be able to get to it. See if we can get across here without getting attention of another one. Alright, that worked out. Woohoo! We made it! So I need to get over there, I think. Let's try to take out this lookout. I wish I could do like a Sparta thing, you know, this is Sparta, and kick him right off the mountainside. That would be so great. Alright, we made it out of there. It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be because we had that little bridge we could go across. That made it a little bit easier. Well done, Lorandon. Let us make haste. Yes, let's make haste. We have made haste. Let it be known the haste was made. Right. All right.
I cannot believe it. Taklu leaves.
I can never thank you enough, Lorandon. Truth be told, we only knew one another briefly, but thinking that I alone survived the attack was a heavy burden to carry. I still mourn for the others that did not make it, but Taklu being here is a miracle. And that was it, literally. That was it. Was there nothing over here? That was kind of a meh ending. Just kind of meh. It's like, well, okay, I guess we're done there. What else we got? So I still got this bounty out here that I missed the other night when I came out here because it wasn't on my tracker. And we got a bounty over here. Then we've got things up this direction. So we will make sure to do the bounties, but at the same time, let's come down here and see if there's anything missing because it's not being tracked at the moment. I don't care about the roving threat one right now. Alright, so everything is on track. This one here, hold it. Why'd that blink something different? Mounting a rescue. Is that up there as well, or is that somewhere else? Oh, it's so hard to tell where these things are. And of course that just... God, that's annoying. Alright, take mounting a rescue off. I have no idea where a Song of something or another is. It may be that one there. Yep, that's it. Okay. So, chapter 16.3 and Mounting a Rescue are both inside this camp. Let's see why we're not getting an update on them. Talk to Taklu. Didn't I just... Where's Taklu at? Is this person hiding here somewhere? It's acting like there's a person here that's not here. Is he hung up in the air somewhere? Or below us? That seems like a bug. So there's supposed to be a person here I'm supposed to be able to talk to called Taklu, and there's nobody there named Taklu. You can see it on the mini-map back there. but there's nobody there. What the hell? Okay, the other thing, 16.3, work with Shinzamen and complete emissaries to so-and-so. That's this one. Meet up with emissaries. Where's that one at? Emissaries. That's this spot down here, so we still have to go out there to do this one. But this mounting a rescue, I remember seeing something about that on the forums. There was something about mounting a rescue that was bugged. Let's take a look at the wording of it. There. You have freed many prisoners from their cages at Koth Ra and returned to Gadam-un. You should talk to Taklu, an acquaintance of Kagami that you recently rescued. While you were scouting an area so-and-so where prisoners are being held, you spotted and picked up a decorative brass button. Okay, but where is the guy at? We're going to log out and come back in and see if he pops up over there. Like I said, there was something on the forums about this one being bugged, and I remember somebody saying you have to go back to something. I don't remember what it was that they said. So I'm just going to check to see if maybe logging out and back in will fix it. Unfortunately, it takes a very long time to log out and log back in. But I don't know what else to do while that's deciding whether it wants to log out or not. Let me pull up the forums real quick and do a search on it. Let's see. Yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I think he's literally back up at the place we just came from. That's some bad quest design right there. We've been to that spot so many times. It's like, I'm tired of going there. I don't want to go back there. But they're sending me back again. And, you know, the first two areas of the expansion were great. They really were. This third one has been kind of a pain. And it's been rather buggy. Alright, so we'll head up there. Is it just me, or does it seem like, hey, how's it going there? Does it feel like it's delayed a little bit? Something doesn't seem right. I don't know. Alright, so we do have close to us here this bounty over here. It's that one. Inodari. I think that's the spider. No, it's in the crypts. Let's go do that first. Along the way. Then we'll get up there. So how is everybody doing tonight? I hope y'all are having a fantastic Monday. Or Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning if you're over in East Asia. Mayang Aga, all of my friends there in the Philippines. Yeah, we're doing great. There we are. We got over it. Oh my god, come on. War steeds. They're great until they're not. Am I right? They are fast. They're fast. Much faster than the ordinary mounts, which is why I use it. But also, I can't stand how they work like a sailboat, so to speak. I should be right in here. We'll just go ahead and jump off of our mount. Oh, there he is, right there. that bounty is done. Deed bestowed. What did we get there? Oh, defeat Enduri. Interesting. Shouldn't that have done that for the other one that I did on the bounty? Because I already did another bounty the other night when I was on. There's a bounty out here. Maybe we'll just go ahead and go over and do that bounty as well. What the heck? Tezdab. I'm in no hurry to get back up there to the bad guys, I'll be honest. Can't stand that place. So yeah, I'm okay taking my time getting back there. Alright, Tezdab the Butcher. That was neat. It kind of hitched and then all of a sudden I was on the ground. Didn't even see myself falling. You'll be okay. Walk it off. It's just a little sprained ankle. You'll be fine. Alright, straight up this path here. Second star to the right. Straight on till morning. Yeah, try to catch me. Let's see how that works out for you. There's our bad guy. Alright, who's going to come up here? He is very much wanting his death, so I had to give it to him. There we are, that one's done as well. Alright, now we can head back to my least favorite spot. Is the right way, right? Yeah, we have to go across this road still. Everything in the world wants to kill me. Everything. There is nothing that doesn't want to kill me in this game. This seems... Yeah, this is right. Have I not been in there? I don't think I have yet. Wonder what quest it is for that. Those big glowing rock things y'all see that I go by and don't touch, unfortunately those are locked behind a tool you have to have. And it's one use each on the tools. It's rather annoying. I think it's this way. Could be wrong. Alright, let's get off our mount and kill. There he is. Yeah, that is totally Fubard. So you have to talk to him here after you go to the camp to talk to the other guy to tell him that you found him.
I owe you my life, and I could never repay you.
Thank you with all of my heart. I have a daughter in Sajana, and all I can think about inside that cage was that I would not get to see her grow up. You ask him what the Utugi and Orhai were doing with captives. torturing us, asking us questions to which everyone knows the answer. What cities are the largest? Who rules where? That sort of thing. I told the truth. There's no reason not to. But Rakdakol, the elder orc leader, accused me of misleading them, and the torturers continued their horrific acts. The most unfortunate of the prisoners are brought up the pass and inside the mountain. They do not come out. Rumor has it they only come out in pieces. It is Umbatha enjoying her playthings, we were told. I don't know what they were interested in other than our suffering. I'm sorry that I cannot tell you more. Okay. Yay for that. Isn't that great? I had to come all the way back out here and read that so that he would disappear. And then I can probably go back over here. Yep, it's all the way back over there. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's bad design. Wow. Let's see here. Was that it, or was that... Yeah, it was this one here. Wow. 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 Ay, ay, ay. Maybe some play testing next time? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. It seems obvious to me. Maybe I'm crazy.
This is disturbing news.
You're telling me. I'm most glad we were able to get those people out of there. This Umbatha sounds just as dreadful as Nabatinu described her. Thank you, Lorandim, for your role in this. It seems that you have saved these people from a fate worse than death. The leaders at Kathra will need to be dealt with eventually, but we can only wait to see what tomorrow brings. I suggest waiting until the time is right, and in the meantime, you can maybe help Kagami with her quest to find the home of the Temamir in Ansharu. Okay, did we get any equipment? We didn't. We got a tracery. Okay, we'll take his quest in just a moment. Let's see what tracery we got. We got incoming hill bonus. Yee, way. Ooh, oh, I'm so impressed. Alright, moving on.
When you are ready to leave this place, you and Kagami are invited to visit Jirat Minesh.
Lorandim. And then he says that part. Okay, my bad. It is unlikely that you will be allowed inside the mountain, but many of us have been enjoying the fresh air outdoors, and there is still much to see and do above ground. It is to the west, atop a mountain men of the past once called the Sheen Wall. If you do not mind, I would like to walk with Kagami to discuss trade and politics. You may travel on ahead, and we will follow behind you. Okay, so we got a quest to go to that, a vector quest, basically. These guys still could care less about talking to me. They want me to finish a quest over here. Nothing else popping up in here on the mini-map. Let's check our ordinary map. So we need to go back down here basically to turn in bounties, and then we can head over here for these quests. Ah, and that's where he's sending us, is up here. Alright, let's go turn in the bounties first. Boom, 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 boom.
May your day prove profitable.
I think that's a good idea, that it become profitable. We want to go Kanag Gur. Please, good sir. Thank you. So, we did these bounties here. Now, I think our turn-in is this guy over here. It's the person that runs this little village.
Coin, fire, and comfort find you, outsider.
You've defeated Anodari? Truly. Many braggarts said they would do this thing, but none have managed it until now. Good work, Lorandim. Here is your reward.
Sarah Zarodan, friend.
Tezdab has finally been defeated, has he? A remarkable feat. Well done. Here is your reward. Hey, ding, 158. Woot woot. So interestingly enough, when I got that, or when I came here, I noticed this was blinking. Did it put more bounties? Okay, they're repeatable. because I've done this Earth Stirrer before. You have okay, this is pretty much you have previously completed. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to take it again right now. Nothing else. That's the only thing that's lit up there. So we are going to head down here. Emissaries to Jarat Manish, and I think this was that one. No, it's not that one. That one right there. A song of something. What does that actually say? Meet with Rahazi on the road to that place there, and the other one was meet up with that person and that person at the crossroads. Alright. We shall go do that. I wish I could run those guys down when I'm on my war steed. I wish I could just be like, and they just die. That would be so flipping great. It would just make me feel wonderful. I would really love that. Mean of me, I know, but God, it would make me feel good. What is that? Oh, okay. They like checkerboarded the area in this area, so you literally can't go anywhere without something attacking you at all times. It's a little bit on the annoying side. So like they're everywhere. Even the roads aren't safe. You're under constant attack. Mordor didn't seem this bad. You know, I actually enjoyed the Mordor expansion. The only thing that I didn't enjoy was it was super insanely laggy. It would have been actually nice if it wasn't so laggy. Hoping to go back and try it again now that we're on 64-bit servers, but I haven't as of yet. Just looking around here, make sure there's nothing else that I need to do. Let's talk to these people here.
Before we make our way to Jiret Manesh, we should speak with this man, Dejimul.
Okay, so it started right here, but the sentence or paragraph actually starts up here. Jiret Manesh, the settlement of the Temamir in Enshero, is to the north. But before we make our way there, we should speak with this man Dejimul, something like that. He is a merchant, and he says the Temamir may not welcome us, despite our authority to speak on behalf of Shara Mazadi. Okay. Is he around here? Oh, right here.
I told your companions what I would tell you, stranger. That the Marmir may not receive you with open arms.
Their relationship with men is strained. They blame some long ago war with the kingdom of Nasaka for that, claiming the men of that land tried to seize their mines. For all I know, that could be true, but that was centuries ago. What I do know is that I stopped first at the Kanag just over there, and one of the Temamir insulted me and waved me along. If the others of his people behave as does he, you might as well save yourselves the walking. They will just turn you away, whether you were sent to them by a Shar, a Hull, or by any king or queen of men.
Dejimul may be right, but I hope to prove him wrong. Let us speak with this Temamir.
He mentioned at the Kanag nearby. The name of the Shara may open doors for us that remain closed to Dejimul. And that is where? I'm not quite understanding where they want me to go. Is it this guy over here? Oh, yes. And that guy just popped up when I got here. Alright.
Move along. There is nothing for you here.
Habati spits onto the ground and places a hand on the hilt of his sword. The sooner you return to the road and depart, the better it will be for all of you. Go now and return not. He seems rather annoying.
This insult cannot be allowed to stand.
Well, I kind of was saying that.
Dare this dwarf speak so to the emissaries of renewed Hamat.
Shinzam shakes with fury, but before drawing his blade, he draws a long, calming breath instead. visibly settling his rage. The insulting manner of this Temamir has no bearing upon our mission, Lorandon. He is not the leader of Jeret Manesh, and he has no authority to treat with us. We speak with the voice of Shara Mazadi. He rules only this Kanag, and perhaps not even that. We continue northward to Jeret Manesh. It would seem that Jamul was correct about the relationship between dwarves and men in Ansharu. You have anything to say about that, Hubadi? Don't guess you do. Alright, let's check our map. Now we have a second one up there at that spot. Let's go down here and see what this is about while we're in the area. Where's the road for that? Is it that right there? It doesn't look like a road. I guess that is a road there. Can't really tell if there's a road here or not. We got nothing attacking us. Let's go ahead and get this ore. And I can look at the map while he's doing that. Okay, appears like it's that direction. More ore. Well, it says I'm too far away, but it won't go up to it. Bug! Let's go ahead and get on an ordinary mount. Ordinary as in my camel. We are going the wrong way. Yay. There's the person we're looking for.
That is the way to what had once been the mines of Lakindar, where Shurugnin toiled.
She was of no royal line, and her family had not been a part of any upper caste in the kingdom of Neshak, but she possessed exceptional strength and courage. When her brothers perished in the mines, she led a revolt against her oppressors. That was not so unusual in those days, but what is surprising is that she succeeded. The freed thralls escaped into the sunlight, and Shurugnin became a legendary figure. It is said she could not know defeat. But that was long ago, and Lakander must now be greatly changed. Let us see what has become of it. Okay, I'm a little worried about this. I'm curious if over here is going to give me a quest to go here, which makes this going up here as a second time, because they freaking love to do that with the quest. But we'll go up here and take a look at the entryway before we head back to the other side. Any luck, it's just going to get us up here and vector us somewhere else, like the dwarf town that we're supposed to be going to. But I got a feeling it won't, because you know it's an MMO, and MMO designers like to do crazy stuff like making you go somewhere multiple times because they think that's funny. The whites and shades here should be defeated in memory of Shurugnin. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I know that I should. I know I should. But I just got this hankering of a feeling that they're going to give me a quest or it's going to send me. I really just think that. Especially since I see undead dwarves here. I just really feel like I'm wasting my time going here before going to the other spot. So now, I want to check this out here. Or should I just go up to the dwarf town? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Should I go to the dwarf town or should I take a risk going out here? That's pretty far away from the dwarf town. What was that one out there? It's called To the Dryhelm thing. That's that one. Meet Mazadi at her forward camp in Idigal. Nope, we're going to take a chance. We're going to take a chance. We're going to go to the dwarf town. We're going to go there first. Probably making a mistake, but we're going to go there first. Hang on to your butt. The last steps of Lulu. It's a long ride up here. Alright, nothing's chasing us. Get off this mount. Let's get onto our war steed so we can go a little bit faster. Wish I could pick those up, but you can't because you have to have a tool to be able to get into them. And the tool breaks when you use it, so it's a one use. Otherwise, I'd be collecting those, but oh well. Checkerboard. Checkerboard of mobs. Do they have a reason to be there? No. No. They just happen to all line up like that, like as if they're, you know, all part of some army making sure that nothing can get through a certain area. Just saying. Reminds me of that Star Trek Next Generation episode where that all of the ships had to be lined up. What is this over here? Okay, they all had to be lined up in like a pattern so far away from each other to try to detect a cloaked vessel that was going to be going into their airspace. That's what this feels like. He detected me. Everybody attack! Attack! Attack that human! Get him! Those attack me as well? Yep, they do. Screw it, just go straight through them. The lizards and the birds and everything all working together as one unit. Something seems wrong here. I feel like I missed a turn. I missed a turn in Albuquerque. We need to go back. Where did I miss that at? Was it before or after the bridge? Wow. Hold it, was it back there where I saw the weird looking signs? Was that where I was supposed to actually turn? Because I thought that was just some little quest area or something I didn't realize. I bet you that's what it was. I was too busy complaining, moaning and so forth and being bad, and I missed my turn. Right up here. Yep. Yep, it's literally the place that I looked at and then turned around and went the other way. Duh. Duh. They got bugs and coyotes and everything in the world out here guarding their entryway. Alright, we're supposed to talk to somebody right up here. I have discovered this place. Hey, I thought they were supposed to be mean to us. He like waved at me, nice like. Deed completed. No idea which one it is because it didn't pop up when I clicked it. Bug! Title awarded. Scout of Ansharu. Deed bestowed. Explorer of Ansharu. Which means We got reclaiming in Cheryl. Maybe that was what we just completed? Possibly? Don't know. Would have loved to have known which one it was.
Stop
But
there!
anyway.
Who are you?
You are no merchant. What is your business? Before you can answer, the guard speaks to someone behind you. Mashaget, back so soon? We expected you to be gone for quite a while. Oh, is this the dwarf that we helped? It is. Aha!
A slight change of plans.
These are my new friends, Kagami and Lorandon. Kagami is from Zajana and represents one of their top officials, making my trip unnecessary. On my honor, they are not Orahai spies. The guard chuckles and waves you through. Well,
I must report to Chamelek Geta.
she is the Geta, the Lord of Jeret Manesh. Please, feel free to explore our community here on the surface. Should you feel restless for something to do, Miss Misakur is the captain of our guard and would surely have a task to offer you. This is going to give me a wrist item. I lose finesse rating. I guess I gain a bunch of tactical mitigation. I don't know. What is the historical documentation? That's City of Zajana. Reputation points. Okay, so let's see what we got going on in here. Where are we supposed to go? Look that way. But I kind of want to see what's going on over here. They'll probably murder me because I went to the wrong spot. They'll be like, kill him, murder hobo! Oh, I see the stable master is over here. We will get that for sure. There he is. Alright.
will persevere.
There's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Ooh, housing furniture.
Yes, what do you want?
Lots of stuff. It would be awesome if you could actually see what this stuff looks like in game, but they don't give you that option. What's the
Can I
browse
do
the
something
shop
for you?
thing? What is that? Oh, ambient environment of Ansharo. Interesting. So there's a bunch of decorations and stuff. These don't appear to be reputation based. Nice, nice. Okay. There's the delving reward person, the Timomir reward vendor
Yes, what do
here.
you want?
Of course, the return to is going to be at Kindred, I believe, is what people have been saying lately. It's a pocket item. Oh, that's the barrel, huh? That is severely expensive. Oh, there's no Kindred. There's Ally, though. And yes, return to Jeret Manish is on the Ally level. Which is not very nice. Huh. Okay. Task thing there. There's the missions guy. I don't do the missions until I've got everything else done.
Who is this thing? A friend of Mejagit?
A man offering help, no less. Interesting indeed. I am Miss Secure and see after the safety of all at Jeret Manish. I assume you are quite trustworthy, else Mishaget would not have sent you to me. Aye, there is one simple task for which I could use someone's help. I apologize that it is not very exciting, but still, it must be done. And Cheru is as dry as Shamalek Geta's sense of humor, and standing guard is thirsty work. Please take this water skin to Cheraka, who is keeping watch over the road that all must take to approach the mountain. She will be somewhere nearby looking down upon the road. Okay, so we gotta find a guard. I do want to check something here. Were both of these tasks? No, this one's bounties. I keep forgetting that. The bounties look just like a task board in this expansion. The Armorers Guild of Jurat Manesh requests the hide of Beret Koda, a Solek reputed to have a thick skin of particular interest to the guild. Beret Koda is said to often be found in Umalu, southeast of the beast fields. Whosoever brings the beast down should deliver the hide to Misakir to receive a reward. Okay, we definitely want to take the bounties. Reward is offered to whoever defeats the rock known as Fernafasi. I don't think we can kill the rock. He's pretty powerful. The savage creature has been witnessed on several occasions, harrying dwarves attempting to travel through the hills of Haramul. It is only a matter of time before someone is killed. And finally, rewards offered for the slaying of Menyake, a grod bug as ferocious as it is repulsive. Do not be fooled by its size. Menyake is small but mighty. This detestable creature can usually be found south of Jurat Manish in the hills of Haramul. Alright, so we got those. Like I said, we're not going to take the mission just yet. Is there anything else? Over here is somebody.
Greetings.
A rare day indeed, and welcome. Few have come, and fewer still returned. Long have we labored in the deep, far from sun and sky. Now by craft and counsel the gates are unbarred. The elder and the cautious remain in the halls of stone. Those who yearned for light in the green earth have returned, and we behold the scars left upon the mirror. Through dark years and bitter days we held fast in Jurat Manesh, our beloved hall. We keep it whole, though the world above faltered and threatened to shake her apart. When the time came to look beyond the doors, many refused. We who rose heard whispers that the long shadow was lifting, and that light once more touched the land. Thus came we forward to trade anew, and to see if the old pacts may be struck again, to see if elves and even men would share their wealth. Now we seek the trader, the wanderer, and the warrior alike, and by your bearing you may be all three. Seek the quartermaster. We have wrought much in the silent years. If you would aid our return to the world above, there is work to be done, and reward for those who have earned it. So that's that grinder thing. Still not sure what the grinder is for. Was he sending me over to talk to this guy? I think he's just saying you can come over and buy stuff from him. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What else do we have? First off, let's take a look at our map. Okay, and secondly, let's just take a second to look around this place. It's pretty cool. Honestly, pretty cool. On the other side of this little waterway, looks like there's somebody over here to talk to.
What is it that you want?
Ho there, traveler! Our return to the surface is met with both marvel and mourning. When last we looked upon these lands, they were green with life and bright with running water. Now dry beds and pools turned foul. Yet the shadow recedes, and so we step forward to trade, to speak, to mend what was broken. Aid us, man, and in return you shall see a share of our wealth and craft. And there's a milestone over there. We want to grab that. Was there anything else? Let's grab the milestone. We'll put this on number 3 here. Okay, I see somebody over here that we probably need to talk to. Here we are.
Yes.
Most of us who came to the surface did so because we want to trade. Not many visitors have come to us, and there have been no trade caravans yet. Some of the bravest among us have left to make deals with the Tamamir of the shoreward stone, but I am a jeweler, not a trader, and I am certainly no adventurer. I fear that I will be left behind without a trade partner, but I have an idea. I have heard that Kanag Gurr still does business, does it not? If someone were to go there and speak to their leader, perhaps they could sell my goods or take them to a market elsewhere. You warn her that the leaders of Kanag Gurr is as likely to steal from her as he is to help her. If I can afford the risk, I will start small, and if I am cheated, then I will stop trading with them. Would you speak to them on my behalf? Yep, I certainly will. Anything else? Can we go interior? Nope. Emissaries to Jurat something or another. That's this. Find Shamalakata, the ruler of Jurat. Okay, so we still need to do that. I'm just taking a look over here. Yeah, we're not going to go out that way yet. Hold it. Let me check something here. Oh, it's a barber. It's okay, I don't need a haircut right now, but thank you very much for the offer. What's this person? Oh, it's a supplier.
We do
Is
what
that
we can
anything
to
of
take care of
interest?
each other.
Is it just the ordinary stuff? Yeah, I think so. Nothing out this way, I don't think. That's not openable. That doesn't appear to be openable. We do have a person over here to talk to.
What might I do for you?
Well met, Lurendon. Your arrival at Jurat Manesh is grist, for the mill, as they say. You are quite the lively topic of conversation. I have not spoken to a visitor in 100 years. The jovial dwarf chuckles and bows to you. But how rude of me! I should introduce myself. I am Gulbazir, Firmhand, Master Smith of Jurat Manesh. I have heard you are well traveled. I envy the sights you have likely seen, though I am no warrior and am happy to live a quiet life. I wonder, though, if you would be willing to keep an eye out for something for me. Since returning to the service, I have had unusual dreams. I dream of a starlit night with falling stars trailing fire streaking across the sky. They look so close you could almost touch them. It is not unheard of for such things to be seen from the height of the sky, but I cannot help but feel like these dreams bear a message. When these stars land, they leave iron ore unlike any from a mine. It is stronger, resistant to rust, and must be worked at a higher temperature. We call it Beret Kibur, the noble iron. I believe in my heart that I am to use Beret Kibur to craft an axe. Not just any axe, but my life's masterwork. I must do this thing, but I am only suited for the forge, not for adventurers in the wild. If you happen to come across Beret Kibur during your travels in Ansharu, would you collect it and bring it to me? Alright. What else we got? There's a forge master. What is this guy? Is he clickable? No, he's not. Okay. We have something over here down below, it would seem. Here.
What is it that you want?
Well, Matt Traveler, I have a question, and I was wondering if you could help me find the answer. No offense meant to you and yours, but we have had many problems with men coming to Ansharu to pillage its once rich resources. The result is the landscape you see around you today. In an earlier age, we went to war with men who wanted the greatest treasure of all, Jurat Manesh. This war ended with an agreement that men were allowed to mine in other parts of Ansharu, but there were provisions that they cause no harm to the land and do not mar its beauty. Their king swore an oath to this, and for many generations of men the oath was kept. When these Orhai arrived from the south, they did not know of this oath, though it was made on behalf of all men, but I do not think they would have cared even if they had known about it. They cut down and hauled off all of the trees to fuel their war machine. They dug pit mines, horrible things those. Their final blow was the din of stone, causing massive unnatural earthquakes that surely collapsed many mines and stopped the flow of the Usul River. It was then that Chamalak Gata had had enough of men and sealed the doors of Jurat Manesh shut to the outside world. I cannot help but wonder, though, did all of the other mines collapse? Could any of them be reopened? In what state will we find the pit mines? Since you are unafraid to traverse this land, would you be willing to visit these locations and tell me how they fare? I am most curious about Arakundo, Gabarakor, Adazar, and Lakandar. It's easy for you to say. What about over here? That's probably where we're trying to get to. Before we go over there, is there anything else here? There's a hobby master over there. I do want to check something. They have a new fishing pole by chance. Just by chance. Nope, he doesn't talk to me. Alright, let's go over here. This door opens, apparently. Well, this is pretty. Wow. Very nice looking. Wow, holy crap. Okay, that was a fall. Okay, that was not a staircase. Just testing to make sure that wasn't a staircase, and now we know for sure that it's not a staircase. Holy crap. Okay, I think we go back up. That was freaking hilarious. Alright, we can't go in that way. Can't go over that. I wonder if I'm supposed to go over there. That door doesn't appear to open. Neither does that. Alright, maybe we go back up another level. I can't believe I lived through that. That was hilarious. Did we find a we did. Alright. If fortune is with you, the ruler of Jertmanish will be more polite than something. It disappeared off my screen.
What is it that you want?
Chamalak Gata, the ruler of Jertmanish, listens as you introduce yourself and the Hamati soldiers, Kishatal and Shenzamin. You go on to relay your treatment at Keneg Valior, and the dwarf leader frowns. This dwarf, Habati, is not immediately known to me, but I have been most busy with affairs within Jertmanish itself. The operation of distant outposts on the surface I leave to others. I will hear the words of renewed Hamat, but it is customary for such dignitaries to lend some assistance when they arrive, as a showing of good faith. 2 such problems currently trouble my people, an infestation of Gridbig, and a host of worms. Does Hamat intend to help us with these matters? I would say so, yes. We need to talk to Shinzaman.
If this is the custom, we should see it done.
Leave the choice to you, Lorandon. The Temamir wish for us to help them deal with either the Gredbig or the worms. We will help them with both. Choose the threat with which you will deal in Kishatal, and I will handle the other. Each of these foes can be found outside Jertmanish to the east and to the west. Okay, so that was it. That's what we came down here for, apparently. Place is really cool looking, but like most dwarven areas, they don't believe in putting guardrails for, you know, to let people know not to step off of something and die. That would have been a great option right there. Would have been like a railing. That would have been fantastic, but it was not to be. Alright, now that we're back outside, yeah, we got quests everywhere, all over the place. And I'm absolutely certain that we have so many quests that it's taken them off of the tracker as well. Yep, see that bounty's not able to be up there. This is not able to be up there. If we take those bounties off, we'll be able to put that up. Which means we will be right next to a bounty somewhere and not do it, which is super annoying. All of that, sorry, looks good. So we'll take a look at what we've got out here. And look at that! I told you it would end up sending us back. I told you. I was absolutely right that it would do that. My God, there's quests everywhere. Alright. And if we take off 3 of these, we put these 3 on, we can see where the bounties are at. Bounty, bounty, bounty. Where are you blinking? Where are you blinking? It's that one there. It's underneath the information thing right here. So that the Beret Koda is here. This one is up here. And where's this one at? Right there. Yep, it's blinking right there. Okay, so we know where the bounties are at. Let's go back in here and turn the bounties off and turn these back on. We got a lot to do, my friends. I did get the milestone. Yeah, I did.
Yes.
We are settled now. You know us, and we know you. Aid us as we return to the old ways upon the surface, and together we shall see prosperity grow stone by stone. We get to choose something here. We're going to take the enhancement rune. Okay. And then this over here, I am certain is the mission giver. Let me make sure he doesn't have another quest other than just the missions. Yeah, we will come back and do missions. I save missions until I've done everything else. That's just how I am. Alright, there's a quest that was supposed to be, like, down here. Was that the... Oh, okay, never mind. What is this one, though? Right here. Aiding the Timomir. Find the guard watching over the road. Is this going to be a dead end? It seems that way. Yep, I should have known. And now I've jumped, so I can no longer get back up there easily. Thank you, designer, you got me. You got me. Good on you. Of course. Alright, so we couldn't make it around that way. Maybe there's a way out on the other side over here. Just got this image of a designer sitting there going, "Ha ha! Tricked him! Yes, it worked!" Where are you at? Is that not the person? That is totally the person. It's just not lit up until you get close enough. Yep.
By my mother's beard.
You have good timing, my friend. My own water skin is empty, and I was just thinking of my thirst. I must tell you that I have never spoken to a man before. You are taller than I expected. Only recently has the Geta allowed us to come to the surface, and I am a mere 47 years of age. So I have only recently seen the open sky for the first time. Its vastness, excuse me, is intimidating. I have no love for the wind. This is a good experience, though. One must be comfortable with being uncomfortable if they wish to travel, or so I am told, and I would like to see the shoreward stone one day. My thanks for the water, friend, and send the captain my thanks as well. Okay. Can we go back this way by chance? Yeah, we can. So we'll go turn this quest in right over here.
I thank you for your help.
When we came by earlier asking after your whereabouts, she said she wanted to talk to you, but I am unsure where she went. I bet you the map will tell me where she went. Is that it? Yep. Let me guess. She's back over here where the other person is? Is that the case? Because we backtrack every time we turn around. That's how we do things. One step forward, two steps back. There she is.
There you are.
Lorandon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for all you have done. Getting me here safely was no small thing, and rescuing Taklu was an extraordinary act. I dare say I have never met another like you, so willing to help others. I will make sure Dorward Azagaya knows of your heroism. Kagami gives you a respectful bow.
Kagami's words speak the truth, my friend.
Your willingness to help people tells much about your noble nature. You are exceptional indeed. Oh, we're about to get our thing there.
I would like to introduce you to Chamelek Geta.
I've actually already talked to her. She can be a stubborn old mule, though. I can say this only because she is my grandmother. Gives you a hearty laugh from his belly, and you get the sense that despite his words, he loves the stubborn old mule. She is not fond of us being on the surface at all, so I expect her to be disagreeable about having visitors. I suggest that by bringing her a gift worthy of a Geta, she would look upon you with a more open mind. The Ordahai outpost of Anabaho is comically close to Jirat-Manesh, considering the men there have yet to notice us. It would be more humorous if they didn't pose a deadly threat to us. Should Kathra send them troops to support an attack on us, we would stand very little chance of survival. Regardless, if you went to Onabaha and stole the treasure from the Ordahai, it would be doubly impressive. Not only would you give her a treasure, but one from her feared enemy. Not being able to pay their soldiers would also make things difficult for them. It would also show the Geta that they are not as invulnerable as she seems to believe. Okay, so we just gained yet another quest. That was, what was that one? Oh, for crying out loud. What quest did I just get? Doesn't tell me, because that would have been helpful. A respectable gift. Okay. A respectable gift. Is that not? Did it not? There it is. There it is. Okay. So it's this spot right here. Okie dokie. Let's take a look at our thing we got. First off, this is a reputation. We will take that. What was this here? What is that? Nothing? Okay, I think this might be the tools you use to get those stuff out of the ground. This is a reputation as well. We want to use it. Alright, this here, if we look, the other one's 520. I think it's worth replacing it. Where's that at? Hold on. I need to see what it looks like. It's this one here. Okay. I actually lost some might and critical rating. That puts us at 28.7. I want to see what this does by putting this back on. 29.1. No, this is not better. What about this one? We'll put that on and see how our crit changes. Yeah, it got worse. So this new wrist down we got is clearly not as good as what we already had. That's already at 555 there. What about this one? That's at 555 there. Make sure I did actually have that. Yes, I did. Okay, let's do that one. So right now that's at 6,300. That's at 6,637. You know, it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. We'll take an upgrade. Alright, we clearly have a ton of quests to do. A ton. I think we have finally hit the point where that we have the main quest area of this region area thing, the Anshero. So we're at 1 hour and 15 minutes. I think that I'm probably going to call it there, because the next time I play is going to be a long session. Let's actually go back to Kenegger. And we'll turn in a quest there, and then I'll go back to the other one that's before that and see if there's a quest to turn in there before we call it. Alright. That's the bounty, which we aren't going to take right now. But over here is the guy that we need to talk to.
Coin, fire, and comfort find you, outsider.
Lorendon, what brings you to me? You ask Alshum if he has any interest in a trade agreement with the Temamir jeweler from Jirat Manish. Interesting. I myself am not, but I know many people and may still be able to help you. I would need you to do something for me first, of course. I sell supplies to the Ordahai at Kathra. You do what? Doesn't that seem bad? It is why they allow us to keep Kanaggur in business. Among those supplies are foodstuffs that resist spoilage, very useful for an army. I happen to find myself with more of these rations than the Ordahai wanted to buy, and I need to sell them. There's gold invested in them, and I need it back. Should you find yourself in Kathra and the rations they bought from me happen to go missing, you would need to replace their lost supplies. Do you follow me? If this thing happens, I will see to it that this jeweler of yours has a buyer. So we get to go to Kathra yet again. Oh, I hate this place. Okay. What about... Yeah, let me go back over here. Check out Gnome. See if there's a quest we can turn in over there. Stable Master, there you are.
May your day prove profitable.
Designers absolutely love this place up here. I hate it because they send you there over and over and over and over and over, so they must love it. Oops, nope, we don't need that. Is there not a quest turning over here? Nothing popping up. So what exactly were these things? There's one of them, chapter 16.3. Ah, iron from the sky. Okay. But 16.3 says, work with... Oh, man. Okay, so that was a total waste coming over here. Total waste. Total waste. Alright, yeah. Yep. I'll give you a little bonus though. Let's head over. Let me right click on this and change this real quick. Yule Festival. There we are. You want to find what I'm looking for eventually. There it is. There we are. We'll go do our dailies real quick in the Yule Fest before we get off of here. Let's click on this here and head to Bree. And from Bree we can get there. Yep, it's gonna be a very long streaming session when we go back there to do all those quests. So we will do that probably...
Greetings, friend.
Probably Christmas is what I'm thinking. Alright, in the spirit of Yule, We accept.
Stay and hear me out.
What if I say no?
Will you let me speak my piece?
Hitching just a little bit there. Alright.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
Unfortunately, I needed to move you off because that guy's a jerk, but I'll be back later to give you some coins.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Unfortunately, no. The mayor's guard is an a-hole. Again, I'll be back to give you some coins later on. Just, you know, go around the block and then come back, and then I'll come over there and give you some coins.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Alright, Regina, here's the thing. The mayor is an asshole.
Greetings, friend.
Take a trip around the block. I'll be back to give you some coins. Ditto.
What can I do for you?
Same routine as always. I'll be
Greetings,
back to
friend.
give you some coins in a moment. They all know. They all know what's up.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Yep. And I'll do the same one I do every time, because I know where all of his stuff is. Need 2 sticks, then we go back in there, take 4 more quests from those people, then do another loop around the thing, and then we're done. Not really. There's a little more we have to do after that. I find this seasonal event to be easier to do than a lot of the other ones. It's just the cycle to do it is really simple.
I do not ask much of you. Stay and hear me out.
No, I'd rather not.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
I've reached the maximum number of quests. Yay me! Oh, God help me. Flippity flip flip. What's this? Cancel that. Cancel that. I want to get rid of the raids and stuff. Okay, that's probably good enough.
Could I speak with you a moment?
One of the most irritating
Would you do
things in the
something for me?
world is game designers that put in maximums for like quests you can take and maximums of quests that you can track and maximum of anything. Maximums. I really
is
wish
this
that the
world
industry
coming
would
to?
get rid of that stupid idea of maximuming crap. I hate it more than anything. Alright, that's that. Right click on that. I mean, the only reason they put maximums in the game, in these games, is so that they can sell you an ability to increase your maximum. That's it. There's no other reason.
Might I take a moment?
Alright,
of your
now we can go
time?
give these people coins. I'll be right back, buddy. I'm starting over here. I long for the old days when you got a game,
It's a sorry
you paid
day.
one price, and that one price gave you everything in the game. Nothing was held back. No microtransactions, no DLC, nothing. You
I'm
just
sorry.
got what you paid
Did you
for,
need
and it's
something?
generally way more than what you get today, even after you pay for the microtransactions and DLCs. Does that make me old-fashioned? Does it make me cranky?
Friend.
Does it make me a little whining, you know what? Probably, and I don't care. Don't care. Not going to apologize for it.
Hello there.
We're paying more and getting less these days.
can I be of service?
Alright, now let's go up here. And we'll do the cooking. Do. But I'll tell you what, the Powerball is like $1.6 billion tonight. If I win it, I'm telling you right now, if I win it, I'm going to buy Standing Stone Games and I'm going to make everything free. There will be no more DLC. Or not DLC. There will be no more microtransactions. When you buy the expansion, you get the whole freaking thing. All of the cool cosmetics, pets, and mounts will be part of actually doing things in the game and earning it. There'll be no buying it. And by golly, we will fix the bugs. We will hire more people and we will fix all the bugs. Now here's the downside of this. It's like a 1 in 200 million chance of actually winning, so I'm not going to win. Just telling you right now. But if I do, holy crap, watch out. Lord of the Rings Online is going to become the best MMO in the world. It already is a fantastic MMO, but it's going to become the best MMO. And by God, we are going to resurrect this hobbit that has been dead here on the ground for every year that I've been to Yulefest. We are going to resurrect him, and we're going to put him in a prominent place here in Winterhome, and we will never see him dead on the ground ever again. And who are these filthy people that go around leaving garbage everywhere and puking and all this kind of stuff? It's just nasty. I've yet to go to a Christmas party that ended up like this. I don't know where these people are going that they're experiencing this. Oops. Weird. He doesn't have a thing above his head, but it's still counted. Bug! Another bug! I detest this quest so much. Going around stealing from people. Really, really, really detest this quest. Is there anything? Yeah, smelly garbage. What is that? Oh, okay, we've already got it. We can turn in a quest to him.
Why are you bothering me?
Because you asked me to do a quest, you jerkhead.
This is intolerable.
Alright. Oh, we need the top hat. Make sure we don't have another turn into her. I check all the time to make sure I'm not missing something. Alright, we're good. Smash! Smash! Oh my god. Alright, let's take one of these snow piles, turn it into a snowman. There we are. Let's talk to him.
Greetings, friend.
He's like, good job, very happy with you. I'm like, alright, you know it. You know our camel and ride, Clyde? Ride right by the snowball field that never works because there's not enough people and flip him off and then keep on going. Alright, mount up, let's go kill some wood trolls. Because Daddy needs some firewood. Holy crap, the hitching is getting bad all of a sudden. There we are. That's 9 of them down. Let's go down here and get our bushes. There's some berry bushes, something's down here we gotta pick up. As well as some annoying snow whirlwind things that make your screen white we have to kill. Hate these things. Hate them with a passion. Come on, stop hitching. There we are. And the game is hitching bad all of a sudden. It's like memory leak or something. Oh, I hate that effect. Oh, I hate it so much. Boom, 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 boom. Ba da 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 da. Here we are. Let's go find us a abominable snowman kind of thing up here. Let's go to this one. He looks like a winner. Alright, so we get ready and we go click, 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 click. And that did all 3 of them. Haha. Mount up, head on to the mushroom tent. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Is that it? Yep, that was it. Mount up and head on back. Turn in all the quests.
Why are you bothering me?
Ask me again, buddy. Ask me again. I dare you.
Hello there. Greetings, friend.
What can I do for you? What do you need?
What can I do for you?
Alright, that should have been it. Go back over here and talk to Mater one more time. There we are, in the Spirit of Yule. And we'll finish this one up. It's the intermediate version. We're good there. Let's take a look at our inventory. Meh. I'll make sure one more time. Yep, we have nothing to take of hers. One thing I want to purchase over here is
How can I be of service?
in the, where's it at? No, it's not a gift, my bad. You know what? It's not on him, is it?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize these guys had different items. Huh. Alright, housing decorations. There is an item that I lost in the when they moved us from the 32-bit service to the 64-bit service, which has always really annoyed me because it was one of my favorite items and it got lost in the move. And that was the this thing. Where's it at? There it is, theater stage. Really ticked me off that that got lost in the transfer from the other server to this server. I lost quite a few things and I have no idea where they went. No, you know, I don't even remember all of the things. That's the problem. So telling them what I lost was an impossibility. But that in particular, I know for a fact I had, and it really irked me that I lost that. I hope I didn't lose these. So I like the wheeled chair. Alright. Now, I had all the housing maps, I think. Cosmetic cloaks. What do we have here? I don't like the hood ones. Hoodless. I love that, the look of that one. That is so cool. What else we got? Cosmetic clothing. I've got that scarf, yeah. Half tempted to get that. That's a neat little set there. Consumables. Oh, map to winter home. Frosty beverages, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. If we look on this guy over here,
How can I
he's
be of
got
service?
the new rewards. These are the cozy items that came out this year. Cozy jingle cloak, cozy jingle boots, mitts, hat, scarf, and overclothes. So that's the new set this year. I'm curious, what does it look like when you dye it? I mean, it works. Shoulders. Can you do like a red and green outfit for Christmas? Red, red, red. And then gloves. Boots. Where's it at? Oh, Rivendell Green. I mean, you could do like a Christmas theme like that. Back color, we'll do that as Rivendell Green as well. He looks hilarious. Alright, the other thing they have is the cozy jingle stuff that you can put on your war steed. Probably going to go ahead and buy these because I like collecting the stuff for the war steed. So that's going to take 70 right there. Use that. Here's my stage I need to go put somewhere. And so then if we get on our war steed, I can show you what I'm talking about. Show you what I'm talking about. If we click right here, then we can go to appearance. And I do have 2 outfits. I forgot about that. Oh. Yeah, that's my fishing one. I like that one so much. So we just bought this one. So that's what it would look like. That is really actually nice looking. The detail on that is really nice. I may have to unlock another slot to make like a winter version. Yeah, I'm gonna collect up all of those. I like the texture on that. The detail is very nice. Right there, that person, never mind, the person had it, but then they went phew, away. Away with you. We are gone. One thing I want to check is
How can I be
we
of
look at
service?
everything here. It's not those. No, it's not those. It's got to be on here somewhere. Those. Those are the festivity tokens. I've already got the Tome of the Jingle Turtle. So the other option is Marshmallow Roasting Stick, which I'm just kind of like, Well, was there anything else? If there's not anything else other than that Marshmallow Roasting Stick, then I'm probably done doing the instances for the year. I think that's the case. What is that? Oh. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So yeah, I'm not going to do the instance anymore this year. I already got my turtle. Let me pull him out for you. There he is, Chris the Jingle Turtle. He's super cute. Alright, so that's going to do it. Hope everybody had a fantastic time. Smash that subscribe button on youtube.com/Ferome1. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And then over on Twitch, hit the follow. And if you're a Amazon Prime member, remember you get one free subscription on Twitch every month. If you're not using it, it's just going to waste. So if you want to hit subscribe over on Twitch, that would be fantastic. I would totally appreciate it. Head over to Ferome.com to find links to everything I have. I have multiple channels, multiple interests. Go over there and check it all out. Help me get some subscribers on my slot machine channel, because that cost me a lot of money and it's very new and we've only got like 72 people subscribed to it. I would greatly appreciate it if y'all went over there and clicked on that. Also, I have Ferome Plays console games where I've been having a blast playing Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic on the Nintendo Switch 2, as well as Stardew Valley, Hogwarts Legacy, other really fun console games, and also throw in games on my PC from Steam and stuff. I include that in my console games channel as well. I have music out there. First time in my life, yes, I have music out there on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all of the major music listening mediums out there. Search for Arc Ghost. That's ARCGHOST, one word, ARCGHOST, Arc Ghost. And my first single out there was Silicon Soul. I love that song so much, but my One that just came out this week is Slicer in the Stream. Really cool music. It is themed around Shadowrun and Cyberpunk. It's synthwave type stuff. Very electronic sounding. It's super cool. Go check that out. If you're looking for a kinship here on the Peregrine server, I run the Lorebound Walkers. Head over to Frone.com, find our link to our Discord server there. Read the rules and regulations. Post something in the introduction channel, introduce yourself, chat with us, and see if we'd be a good fit for you. That's going to do it for tonight. Hope everybody had a fantastic time again, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is From the Gnome, and I'm signing off. I'll talk to you later. Bye!